This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to Spotlight, Buddy Dick is our man to watch. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Buddy Dick will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Kind of strangely, Holliday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes the starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Vargas makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Dave Jones will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the .340 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2. Rob Chavez would be next. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals nothing. Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples.
Yeah, look at these numbers, folks. They knew. He's got the power to drive it deep into the gap and leg speed to turn doubles into triples. He's a great offensive weapon.
A runner in scoring position with none out. inside and low, 2-1. To short, hit hard, and that's through, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, not a bad start to the ball game for him offensively. Drives in another run there. Now he has both of their RBIs here in the early going.
Buddy Dick tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. So now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting.
Digging in and looking for more, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 7-0.
Now batting.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost him a run.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's been very good at picking up his runners when he's had the chance, just like he did right there.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 11-5. Good night from Miami.
12 men on base.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick will be our subject. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can...
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Buddy lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Jaquez. And that retires the side. Miami down in order after 1, no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing. And everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Blanco is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings. Stepping in, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Eddie Ibar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Montoya racing back. Still going back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's now 5-3.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Digging in to try it again, Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
At the plate, Eddie Ibar. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He's running again. Lofted in the air out to right field. Montoya is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, a double play. Marlins forced to settle for one. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Nationals 3. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
First for the victorious
So that'll
Miami
put a
Marlins,
wrap on
6
things
runs,
here this evening.
10
For
hits,
my partners Eric
1
Karros
error,
and Steve
they led
Lyons,
6.
I'm Matt. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps player spotlight. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Buddy Dick will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Eddie Ibar will stride in now as he'll enter play as the 2nd leading hitter in the entire National League.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 3.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Easily. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Shot toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So the base hit there plates their 2nd run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top. 2nd in the National League right now. And that's a kind of...
Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track. Buddy Dick will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hits this one hard the other way. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, and you know, after that first inning, we figured we might have a slugfest on our hands. But it's been all zeros for both teams since then. So maybe this base hit can start to reverse that trend.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, 8th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location.
Buddy Dick steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jaquez is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Buddy Dick stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
You talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up. When he hits second, I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
Eddie Ibar will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a...